Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we're going to review the camera on the Lenovo Vibe S1. So the Vibe S1 has the specialty of being the first phone which sports a dual front facing camera. It has an 8 megapixel plus a 2 megapixel secondary front facing camera for providing great selfies. Now apart from that, it also has this 13 megapixel rear camera with a dual tone LED flash. So it's all in all, it's a premium device in the mid-range segment with really great specs. Now let's see how the camera performs. So we'll do a detailed review of the camera, the interface, and also the photo samples. So let's open the camera interface. So as you can see from the camera interface, it looks lot like the interface found on the Vibe shot. We have a couple of options here to switch to front camera, enable flash. We have the option to select HDR, and here we have the capture button, video recording, and the modes. There are only two modes, the auto and the panorama, unlike a couple of other modes in the Vibe shot, which is camera centric phone, but this is a selfie centric phone. Now if you go to the settings, we have additional options. We have the aspect ratio. We can select 4:3, 16:9 aspect ratio. Then you have the maximum photo resolution, photo quality can be set. Then the basic options like white balance, ISO, all these are available. And if you go to the video, we have just one option, that's the full HD video recording sample. And here again we have some options to choose from based on you can see the volume button settings, location info, snap sound, and storage location, and the basic features. So interface wise, it's very simple and straightforward, but a lot of options are missing when compared to the Vibe shot. But then this is not a really camera centric smartphone. This is a selfie focused smartphone rather. So we'll also analyze how the selfie experience is. So let's just switch to front facing camera. So this is the front facing camera. Again we have the option to enable, you can see here some of the options, photo mirror, snap mode, photo resolution, aspect ratio can be 4:3 or 16:9, and you can also fill in light. Then here we have this beautiful option. This is the option to enable the beauty slider. Then here we have this option to switch to dual cam. So as I said before, this has this 8 megapixel dual front camera along with a 2 megapixel camera, which is the dual cam setup. So if you enable the dual cam setup, you have this additional blur and option to edit this. So we'll just quickly take a photo and we'll just show you. So we now taken a photo with the dual cam setup. So this is the photo we have taken with dual cam, and you can see two options available here. One is a blur, one is the cutout. So first, if you select blur, what it does is it will blur the background of the image, and you can see the amount of blur can be adjusted. You can also see there are some options like simple blur, spiral, and also fast blur. So these are the options. So once you're done, you can just save this photo and get some great blur effects on your selfie. Now if you go back, you can see there is an option called cutout. So cutout option is pretty handy. This we can't really show this cutout option here because there is a tripod coming in between, but still we'll just show you the cutout option. What it does is it will take a cut of your picture. You can see this is the cut it has done. This is the manual cut you can do, or you can do directly from here. So we'll just take this, although it's not really the perfect capture for cut. So this is how it does. And what it can do is we have the style, we have additional styles included, so you can choose from those styles, or you can smart swap here, choose a picture taken by dual cam, cut it off, and then last cut image can be changed to its position. Then you have the background option. That means you can just place this in any other background. Say for example, this is how you can place in a background. So this is not a perfect shot, but then we're just demonstrating on how to use this. So this is another option to paste this in a background. So these are some of the options available in the selfie camera, and it does produce some great results. So that's the selfie experience on the Vibe S1. And now let's move on to the camera samples. So here are the camera samples taken with this device, and as you can see, the daylight shots have come pretty good. There is decent amount of clarity. The colors look pretty okay. It's not really as vibrant as we would have liked, but still it's pretty decent colors. The overall saturation and the clarity of photos looks looks pretty decent. So in daylight it is able to capture pretty good amount of detailing. You also have this HDR mode to capture. So overall in the daylight shots we would say the clarity looks pretty good, and the close-up shots also have a pretty good depth, and the colors look pretty decent overall. Now talking about the low light experience, it's just average, not really the best, but it's still decent quality for a mid-range phone. You can see some of the low light imaging abilities of this device. So all in all, if you talk about the rear camera, it has this dual tone LED flash and also a 13 megapixel rear camera. So that camera does a pretty decent job overall, and for a mid-range phone this is pretty decent clarity. Now the video recording also looks pretty good. There is 1080p recording, and the sample looks pretty decent overall. So it can also record videos in 720p. You can select from the video settings. Now again, the front facing camera, that's the important aspect. You can see some of the samples which we have taken, and you can also see the blur effect which we showed previously. So overall the front camera works pretty well, and it is able to produce some great selfies with this dual cam setup. Especially the blur background feature works really well. So that was the camera review of the Lenovo Vibe S1. So all in all, we would say it's a pretty good mid-range phone with a decent camera experience. The front facing camera, the 8 megapixel plus 2 megapixel combination works really well, and if you're looking for great selfies, this is really a great camera in this price point. So that is the camera review of the Vibe S1. So hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.